Breaking. Russia hacks the Pentagon's computers. NBC citing sources. Russia hacked Pentagon computers, NBC News. NBC News is reporting Russia has hacked computers at the Pentagon with CNBC's Herera. U.S. officials tell NBC News that Russia launched a sophisticated cyber attack against the Pentagon's Joint Staff unclassified email system, which has been shut down and taken offline for nearly 2 weeks. According to the officials, the sophisticated cyber intrusion occurred sometime around July 25th and affected some 4,000 military and civilian personnel who work for the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Sources tell NBC News that it appears the cyber attack relied on some kind of automated system that rapidly gathered massive amounts of data and within a minute distributed all the information to thousands of accounts on the internet. The officials also report the suspected Russian hackers coordinated the sophisticated cyber assault via encrypted accounts on social media. The officials say it's not clear whether the attack was sanctioned by the Russian government or conducted by individuals, but given the scope of the attack, it was clearly the work of a state actor, officials say. They stressed that no classified information was seized or compromised, and that only unclassified accounts and emails were hacked. Almost immediately after the cyber attack was detected, the Pentagon took the aggressive step of shutting down the entire Joint Staff unclassified email system and internet during its investigation. The system should be back online before the end of this week. So, okay, now this is a little bit different because Russia has actually officially hacked the Pentagon. But everybody's saying, oh, no, maybe not. Maybe it wasn't their official state sector. But of course, the officials are saying, yes, it possibly is. This could also be an attack being blamed on Russia to start World War III, which has also been in the news lately, with Iran. New Obama threats, no Iran nuke deal equals a new Middle East war, pissing off China and the end of the dollar as the world reserve currency. Went over something like this a couple days ago. While this is all likely theater anyway, let's play along for a minute. President Barack Obama gave a speech today at American University where JFK gave a speech 52 years ago to the day at the height of the Cold War, specifically to listen to himself to JFK, which he started the speech by pointing out. Oh, and he also talked about the passing of the Iran nuke deal, a talk that was basically just riddled with threats. There's that, and then also we've got this too. Russia formally stakes claim to North Pole and vast Arctic expanse. Let me say something real quick. I don't necessarily think that Russia's just claiming the North Pole for oil or for military bases. I think there's a lot more to this. The Nazis were extremely interested in the North and the South Pole. So I'm doing a lot of research on as to why and what exactly that's there. But it's pretty interesting going through it all and trying to find the real information amongst all the conspiracies and some of the crazy stuff that's out there. But there is real information to be found because the Nazis did experiments on how long people could last in icy cold water. There's a lot of different experiments the Nazis did for the Arctic areas, as well as there's suspicions if there's a base still there, a 50-year-old base down south in the South Pole. But I think there's something else up north because Russia just claimed it. News. Russian electronic warfare systems way better than America's, U.S. analyst. Russia's electronic jamming capability is way better than America's and can inflict extensive damage to the U.S. armed forces, U.S. defense analyst admitted earlier this week. No Americans have been under Russian artillery or rocket fire or significant Russian electronic warfare, jamming, or collecting, Lieutenant General Ben Hodges, the commander of the U.S. Army Europe, told the Defense News portal. Top U.S. and NATO officials have confirmed that Russia has extensive capabilities to shut down enemy communications. Russia maintains an ability to destroy command and control networks by jamming radio communications, radars, and GPS signals, according to Lori Buckhout, former chief of the U.S. Army's Electronic Warfare Division. And they must be pretty good at hacking, too. Anyways, that's all the news I've got for you. This is a very interesting twist as to what's going on. It was an hour ago, maybe a little bit more than an hour ago. But anyways, that's all I got. Please check out the websites intelrevolution.com and socialexodus.net. God bless and carry on.